everybody. Thanks for joining me for a weekend forecast. I'm going to talk also a little bit about the storm that's going to roll through today with a little bit of light snow, a little bit of accumulation, not a real big deal, especially on the roads. I think it won't be too impactful on travel, but we'll give you a little bit of a fresh coating of some snow here in southern Vermont. So let's start with today's storm. Here's radar. We can see that at least radar echoes are starting to move actually into Vermont as we speak, although I do not think we're actually going to see any of that, anything hitting the ground for a couple more hours here. And then most of this comes through this morning into the early afternoon, and it should be wrapped up by mid-afternoon. So if we look at the details, off and on snow throughout the day, starting by 8 a.m., it should wrap by 3. Locations below 600 feet could still mix with rain afternoon, although it'll just be some sprinkles, not really impacting things too much. And then total accumulations up to about an inch, coating to an inch for areas below 1,000 feet. 1 to 3 inches above 1,000 feet. Roads should not be dramatically impacted, like I said. And then in terms of what are we looking at for the rest of the weekend, that storm will get out of here, and then we're going to be in this trough, and we're going to develop another storm from a southern piece of energy and a northern piece of energy that's going to slide out to sea, and it's going to slide out far enough to sea south and east of us here in across New England that I'm pretty confident we will not see really much in the way of accumulating snow here in southern Vermont from it. Although if you headed towards the coast, particularly southeastern Massachusetts or the New York City area, there will be some accumulating snow from the outer portions of the storm as it slides out to sea. Satellite, you can see what's going on there. We've got this piece of energy diving south from the north, and you can see there's not a lot of cloud cover with it, but you can see you've got this flow of, this is the southern jet stream, and there's some flow of energy there. And so this piece and this piece are going to combine and slide out to sea south and east of us. In terms of the surface, you can see the same thing. We've got our low pressure system here that's starting to consolidate east of the Rockies, and then this energy south on the southeast part. They will eventually combine in a storm that forms over the southeastern United States and slides out and out to sea. It's a quick mover too, so even those areas that get into it, it's not going to be a dramatic storm. In terms of the forecast, means mostly sunny on Saturday. Saturday's a nice day, a bit breezy, but a nice day. Highs in the mid-20s after a start in the upper teens. So a good day to ski, really good day to ski. Bundle up a little bit. With the breeze, it'll feel a little chilly, but actually much warmer than the last couple weekends. And then on Sunday, cloudy with a few light snow showers as the coastal storm slides out to sea south and east of us. If you are heading back towards more coastal New England or the New York City area, you're driving south on Sunday, your travel will be impacted once you get closer to the coast. So just keep an eye on that. Temperatures again in the mid-teens to upper 20s. Mid-teens in the morning, upper 20s in the afternoon. Following that next week, we are in a pretty favorable pattern in terms of snow, so but still to be determined whether pieces come together to give us an actual snowstorm, but there's definitely a couple different opportunities for that to happen. Sometimes the models have wanted to bring the pieces of energy together, sometimes they haven't, so I'll certainly be back with lots of details about some potential storms. One maybe midweek and one towards the end of the week would be the potentials, but they may not end up coming together or they may come together. It's a bit early to tell on that still. Okay, thanks for my patrons who help support what I do here. Thanks for following me on social media, Facebook and Twitter. I have an Instagram account as well. And also, if you are seeing this video on YouTube, which you obviously are because that's where I post it, subscribe to my channel if you want to make sure you get notifications whenever I post. And it also helps other people discover my posts, so please subscribe. All right, otherwise, have a nice day and enjoy a nice weekend.